Dire team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Legion
Reserve
Commander.
time. Complexities turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Warlock.
Monkey King.
Dire team pick.
Did you call for me?
10
Yeah, let's go. Let's get some Dota going on. That wasn't Dota, that was a stomp. We've been seeing 3 stomps so far. Let's get some good games going.
Lena. Complexities turn to ban.
Well, they're gonna have to have something in store, I'm pretty sure, because you just give the same 2 heroes.
5 seconds
What
remaining.
they want to do is they want to try and solidify their team fight right now with having the Monkey King plus Warlock early on, but at the same time these are like signature heroes for IsGG, so it's definitely worrisome giving them. We'll see what they want to do for counter picking. 2.4 or 5.
Dire team ban.
I haven't seen him. I don't think he will play it. We could just see the Ogre again. I think Ogre is a really good hero. Also a really good hero against Monkey King
remaining.
in general. To trade blows is a Bane.
5
And I know Stan King likes that. So, but it doesn't add as much AoE team fight as, say, the Warlock does. Fiend's Grip can get canceled pretty easily, but we'll kind of see what they want to do now that the Ogre and Ricky are banned. Most likely, they could still go for the Tree. Tree is still very good for IsGG. Good scouting hero. Overgrowth is always nice to have in team fights. Living Armor.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Monkey King carry doesn't seem that strong.
Complexities.
I don't think it's possible, yeah. Especially with his nerfs. Yeah.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
I think trying to figure out what they want to
5
do this
seconds
game.
remaining.
Maybe they'll have like an Ursa. I think Ursa's a really good hero against Lina. Like you
Reserve
get
time.
your Blink Dagger, you get Basher, then you just blink on top of Lina, completely destroy her. It's very strong against a Legion too, and zone him out. Lane. So I think Complexity just should take a fast tempo controlling core for a move. Let him control the game. And then put Pharaoh on. I don't even want to see. I want to see a Shadow Fiend, but I actually don't want to see a Shadow Fiend against Lina. So Evoker just gets shut down by Lina too. The thing is, I don't want to see a Puck. Puck is really good against Lina matchup, but Puck just falls off unless they go aggro tri-lane, get a Puck, and then give Moo like a some kind of 1v1 hero against Legion, like the Ursa. Well, the Ursa's banned. I don't know why I keep talking about Ursa. Another good 1v1. There's Timber, but I don't think Timber's gonna scale as well. Well, I know Moo loves playing the hero. So Centaur, we're gonna go for this route.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Treant Protector.
Complexity's turn to pick.
Yeah, talked about this. They actually picked it up for free. And then let's see how Complexity want to counter this. They don't have the best ways to counter Living Armor right now besides Monkey King ulti.
5 seconds remaining.
Chaotic Offering is okay a little bit, but
reserve time.
I don't know, man. You also, yeah, that's good. I was starting to think of like what heroes can purge off either the overgrowth, or heroes that have the Manta style and that they want to go for this overgrowth, or better yet, the Slark. So it kind of kills all the birds
10 seconds
with
remaining.
one stone.
5 seconds remaining.
It's good. I think, like, if you get on top of Lina, she doesn't want the enemy hero on top of her. And Slark, he builds up these essences. He starts attacking faster and faster. If you try and stun, turn around for Lina, he's just dark packing it off. And then Lina, as we talked about, doesn't have much armor to deal with certain heroes. So if Slark eventually just, like I said, if he has a lot of essence shift, he has a basher, can normally lock down the Lina. Slark is a good matchup versus Lifestealer too at times. But like you said, Legion Commander is kind of this X factor always, as well as the Treant. They just have such good utility with those two heroes as well as heals that it's very worrisome for Complexity. Because normally Slark, when you play him, sometimes you want to burst down the enemy heroes with him. But it's hard to do that when you have the Legion and Treant. And another way to play Slark is to just, keep building up those essence shifts, keep building them up, keep building up. But like you said, with a duel, if he plays too cocky, he's just going to get dueled and die.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I don't know. I'd rather see IsGG and Complexity. Let's see. We still haven't found a way for them to counter the Lina. I'd rather focus, like, what is that going to be, that big hero here? Like Medusa, Medusa, this isn't even a bad game for her. So maybe IsGG are going to ban that out. They left Stan King, his hero, for last. So curious to see what he wants to play. Disruptor is super strong right now. If they want to pick that hero, I think it counters Centaur his Stampede away, can counter Slark too if he just drops the ulti and connect field on him when he goes on him. So, alright, well, they just want to go for more split push. A good hero against Slark eventually, once you get that Ags and his daytime. So, now Complexity, they have to face a lot of the split push right now, a lot of tankiness from the heroes, the cores. This is scary right now. I don't know what else can really salvage it. And like I said, if you picked Medusa, it would have been great, but not against the coDL now. So you have to, yeah, just kind of have to go back for this TA just because that last pick.
Last game, do a good bit. I think I'm like picturing this game, and there's gonna be a point in time where Slark is farming in between his tier 1 and tier 2 tower because the tier 1 tower is down, and coDL's gonna recall in Legion, and they're just gonna blow him up. Like I picture this happening in the future because coDL with recall, you feel like you're safe on the map because there's Legion commander showing in another lane, and suddenly you're dead. I don't know. Is this something that they need to be concerned about, or do you think that Moo can play his way around it well enough?
10 seconds.
I think Moo can play around really well, especially during the nighttime. He should have a fast Shadow Blade if he wants to go around that route. The bigger thing this game is that they're not going to be hindered by the Earth Spirit pick. Z-Freak's going to be able to right-click the Legion Commander out of the lane, and then if he ever gets close, they're going to have the counts to kill him. More reliable early game here for Complexity. That's why I have a lot more hope. But at the same time, you have to love what IsGG brought to the table last game and are bringing to the table this game with their picks. Like the split pushing style, the Ags gem can completely counter Slark, can heal up the team, so they can have potentially 3 heals on IsGG side going at different times and whatnot. So their sustain is absurd as well as while on the other side, Complexity only have the Shadow Ward, and nobody on their team is going to be going for a mech or anything. So I'm worried for Complexity and their sustain.
Yeah. It's certainly something that we're going to need to keep our eyes on. You can see right there, Flea scouting out all of the movement right now from Z-Freak, and the fact that he has indeed placed down a couple of those wards should get taken away as well shortly as the smoke is going to break there. Body blocking Z-Freak, trying to take him down. The Illuminate comes out, light striking a little bit off the mark, and Monkey King will get away. CCNC takes one pot shot to the back, and Sand King should be able to get the D ward. This does mean, of course, that up here it's just a one-on-one as Yawar is punching and fighting with Swindles.
Yeah, the reason why they're not dewarding it right now for everyone who's tuning in is because you want to have this sentry ward. Oh, they see him here. They're acting like they don't see him.
Yeah, they got the pounce just out of range. Alright, Flea came back into range actually, because everybody else wants to come in and contest in this room. They do have overwhelming odds, catches it onto 2, and that will stop them for the moment. Yes, Snake King picks one up. They've got another one on CCNC, Yawar, and Firo, the lone hero, to pick up the Bounty Rune on Complexity.
Alright, so back to the Sentry Ward here. You want to save the Sentry Ward to deward this and then eat the ward with the Tango. So that'll give you more regen in the lane, so you're able to sustain. And this is a good approach from IsGG. They're not going to let the Slark free farm, and they're not going to let like they didn't let the Spectre free farm last game. So really well played, invading, taking the rune. Now they're going to push out the wave.
Yeah. And also keep in mind that this is a one-on-one matchup as, oh my god, lots of damage onto Z-Freak. The bash actually went on to Moo that time, and
that was questionable.
They end up getting first blood regardless.
What?
So Illuminate, good spell.
How did that hit?
Oh, all right, this is already looking to be quite tough.
They need abandoned ship. Ship needs to be abandoned. Moo needs a TP top ASAP. He needs to just.
He's about to take a lot more damage as well. Look at this. The other thing too is that he ended up wanting to build into the poor man's shield, but unfortunately he just ended up with the 2 slippers of agility, so he has no ability to deal with this damage coming.
Also, Pharaoh mid lane, he's missed almost 4 CS right now. 3, yeah, 4. He's just not getting any of these under the tower right now.
Oh, and right now also, Swindles might not be prepared for this. They're going to have a bash coming out, as well as the catch, and saving the open wounds. You are not able to get into range for that one. But it does open up bottom a little bit now for Complexity.
Yeah. Still, though, that's not good when the tree rotates top, and he's able to steal this bounty rune, as well as he can pull if he wants to, eventually. Maybe these trolls up. So, and that's just saying we don't even need the tree bottom lane. And then this is just applying more pressure on a lane that's unwinnable for Centaur. Centaur versus Lifestealer is just a completely one-sided affair. And if he catches up to him, they have Leech Seed. Swindle's dead.
Yeah, they get it. There's the Leech Seed. Slowed down for the moment. Needs maybe one more hit and it's going to be there. You are fine.
Blast coming bottom.
Yeah,
gonna hit move.
More damage being dealt out. Snake King, he's trading hits, so there is going to be a proc now, but still a lot of damage being dealt out to all of Complexity and Z-Freak. Sort of having to take over the carry role in certain ways. There's just no CSing at all. We're gonna CS 3-0 for the Slark, 2-1 for the TA, and then the highest CS is 7-0 on the Centaur.
They just give SGG too much at the beginning of the picking stage. They give them solid lanes where they don't even have to worry about Legion Commander or the Lina at times. And then Pharaoh, he's also struggling. 4 CS against 17. He completely crushed this game. It wasn't this bad last game, but man.
Yeah. Well, a tough matchup indeed for Complexity. They've already found themselves at a 2,300 gold deficit at 3.5 minutes into the game. I don't know where you go from here. Like, levels-wise, it's going to be a disaster continuously. The plus side is that Moo is able to dodge a couple of these Illuminates, but coL can keep spamming it.
It's just, and they don't really have the heroes that can kill mid lane. We have a tree here that's level 1, just got level 2. In the mid lane, but he's now Z-Freak. Yeah, he was a tree. It was just funny. My bad. I guess that is confusing when there's actually a tree in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty funny. I saw your camera go top, and I was like, wait, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, wait, what's going on?
I really feel like this award too has provided so much impact as we are going to see Z-Freak come in. I don't know if this is going to amount to much. Look at the hasted up tree running around. It does end up getting the proc again for the passive. Melons is retreated to the jungle. Firo has left the lane completely. He got his salve canceled earlier in the mid lane as well. So it's bad to bad to bad to worse. And Moo is not able to CS. It's just nothing.
Yeah, and their only play is to really go on stanking on the back lines, and you can see that they're desperately trying to search for him. Maybe they'll find him now, but still aren't able to really do anything. Can't go on him.
Yeah, trying to deal some damage here. Z-Freak manning up against Sand King. He's going to be able to go for this one now, but the Illuminate spam, all of the damage coming through. Are they going to be able to find a kill before they take down the Legion? Yes, Blood. And Snake King just walks away. Now Z-Freak is going to end up dropping. Double kill. They thought he had him like fish in a barrel, but they became the fish themselves. Oh, God.
Yep, gutted and eaten. Live for everybody to see. Wasn't pretty. Definitely wasn't pretty. Let's see, level 6 Lina to level 5 just now on the TA. Brutal.
Like,
Absolutely. Let's look at the net worth discrepancy here. That's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Only 700. Only 700.
I mean, the thing too, it's not only. You mean between cores?
No. Well, like the TA and Lina.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's pretty bad, though. And, I mean, you compare the CS right now. Lina has more CS than the next 2 cores of Complexity combined. It's just, they're switching it up now, which is what they have to do. But this isn't even like it's necessarily a great thing either, because I don't know if they can kill UR here.
I don't understand Complexity's, like, thought process. Like, Slark, you can at least,
oh, no.
Swindle.
trying to get the
Best?
kill. He ends up
Wait, what?
canceling it. And, oh, excuse me? All right, he's able to walk away from that one. They do stay alive for the moment. Swindle's live on 30 HP. And Uar is going to get caught now, but, well, Moo has to actually leash on to make sure he stays
dead?
alive. Swindle is dead. They're just bouncing around everywhere, but Uar is taking him on 1v3. Come at me.
Time to go back to the support role.
Oh no. And now Firo in the mid lane. They have the lead
That's a
sheet, gonna run him
double
down.
damage.
DD as well onto CC and C. They do have a light strike ready to drop out if they want to. Guna Blade in, gets caught by the refraction. Nice play there by Firo, even with the high ping.
Yep. But at the same time, DD rune is the best rune that Alina can get at this stage of the game. It just applies so much pressure onto the tower. So now it'd be nice if Dire side they pick up some dust so they're able to kill off the TA.
I mean,
If
when
that-
you can just do this, like,
Yeah, if that Dragon Slave had actually hit without the refraction, I think TA would be dead. Or they might have dove a little bit harder. Although they had raindrops, so maybe not. Maybe
Right.
not.
so 0 to 5. It's 5, almost 6,000 net worth lead overall. You're going to use your shrine again here. There's vision all over the place by SGG. And Lifestealer is free to do whatever the hell he wants. Uar has had one of the easiest games for a Lifestealer that we've seen in a while.
And this is
And Ace
the
turn?
this is the reason why you don't pick like Centaur. Normally he loses a lot of 1v1s. They were able to just put Lifestealer against him and he got completely crapped on. And then they didn't rotate lanes for God knows what reason. I don't understand Complexity's thought process of not trying to rotate Slark up as well as Monkey King. There's no way of salvaging your bottom lane against a coL and a Legion commander. Just send the Centaur down there. Make sure your Slark doesn't have a crap game. But once again, they're not even put in a position, and Z-Freak got scouted out. Duel dead.
Oh no,
Thank
down
you.
bottom. It just happened so quickly. And if you're starting to get dual victories at this point,
he doesn't even have a
he's
level
going to be dead
6.
again as well. I think that they've got him. Ah, the dive isn't quite there. They are still going to chase for this one. Looking for the kill. Right click. Overwhelming odds. Barely out of there. On nothing. Now Lifestealer in the top lane. Messing with Z-Freak a little bit more. They have found him. This should be, well, okay, Stampede, stand alive. Moo thinking about trying to go onto Uar. They have the Boundless Strike there as well, but now the Tree Armor turns to fight. Moo forced to pop the ulti. And, no, they're still applying pressure onto this tower.
See, I really dislike Uar's build all the time going for Midas. Like, he should just have a magic wand. They know they want to try and kill him. He just goes for the armlet. He's unkillable. He doesn't even need, like, they're snowballing so hard. What is the purpose of this Midas? I just wish he would have a little bit more flexibility when he builds. Like I said, if he just has this magic wand or stick, he just has more mana to work with because you know the mana problems that open wounds can cause. So we're just playing super greedy, and then he can. And I wish he'd just fight a little bit more around having armlet earlier on. But hey, man, he's winning games, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's sort of like one of the two ways that you can go about it. Is Swindle's trying to scare off here against the tree. Do they have detection? They actually do not, but aren't any trees there right now? There's a couple of heals coming out. Swindle stepped too far yet again. Doesn't get the double edge off. He's just brought down.
Centaur just needs too much space this game, and then you can't leave him alone against a lifestealer like this. It's making... Might be able to solo them.
I mean, he's just gonna back out. Playing it safe, because why not? Firo goes for the deny, but that does still mean that your mid tower is down at just over the 10-minute mark, and about to be all 3 mid-tier 1s down. And then what's left for your farming space? It's really tough.
Oh, Sundle's just picked up a smoke. It's time for that desperation. Warlock still 5. Z-Freak level 5. That they have to do something. Oh, smoking that courier. Oh, he doesn't want to be a courier anymore.
They feel like they have to do something, and I am completely in agreement. There needs to be a play. That top tower does go down. Midas is done almost towards the armlet at this stage. They're gonna find one. It's not really the one that they want. Maybe they can get sinking here.
All right, so Yor actually hit me, or heard me. I don't know how. He actually got the magic stick finally.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, but yeah, he realizes it a little bit too late. So, still, he's able to just stay in this top lane. He can't even be contested. This is just hilarious now. So, I mean, they can't kill him. They can't kill Lina. The only person they can kill is at least Stan King.
They're thinking about it. There's the boundless strike, but Stampede, blinding light pushback. Oh, no. He's just going to walk away. They don't care. CC&C, Laguna Blade Swindle in the butt. And now Z-Freak. This is going to get punched to death. There's another kill going down in the bottom lane. His Lifestealer is diving the tier 2 tower.
All right, listen. Calm down. We got to get at least one kill as complexity before we GG out. They have 1,000 gold per minute of the gaming team.
Uh-oh.
That's... Alright, we got another death, but it's fine. We're gonna get a kill somehow. They're gonna get a kill, I believe.
Oh, man. No dual
CC&C.
victory. They want to fight this.
Dead, boys.
They want to go for it. They're
Just
trying to
kidding.
bring him down. Tree Armor's pretty good. The Boundless Strike a little bit better. And CC walks
told you,
away
JK.
on nothing. Moo trying to stay alive, but he's just going to get punched to death. 0 to 13. 14,000 net worth lead at 13 minutes. We need the Toby line right now. Who's got it? Who's got the high enough compendium?
Tower is under attack.
There it
There
is.
it is.
13-minute GG. Destroyed.
This death is just perfect, and I don't understand. They did the same exact thing last game where they went aggro. How do they not expect them to go aggro? How do they